people say has never been in my dictionary. Reason be that my number one priority in life is my happiness. Welcome to today's episode of Because I Can. Today I'm here to share my thoughts as always. On this channel we talk about everyday life issues, and today I am here to talk about or to tell you that the world will adjust. Do what makes you happy. Do what works for you. People who really judge people are not even in our everyday life, because if they are in our everyday life, or they know what we are going through, or they know our thought process, they don't have any right to judge us. As far as whatever you're doing is not hurting anyone, people will always talk. Can you even imagine the reason why we have a mouth? It's for us to talk. Some of us use it for positive things, some of us use it for negative things, some of us use it to just bring people down. It makes some other people happy when people are down or when they say something negative about other people. But guess what? What will be. And the world will adjust. Just do what makes you happy. A lot of us have been held back for the reason of what will people say. Who are the people? Trust me, people who are really, really important, or people who are really part of your life, will always give you grace, will always make excuses for you. It is those people who, like the online in-laws, who really do not even know what is going on under the bridge, or the amount of water going on under the bridge. They are the first people to want to judge you or to want to tell you how your life should be like. But the number one thing I want to tell you is that whatever you do, make sure that you're not hurting anybody. As long as you're not hurting anybody, in my opinion, you are good to go. Because with the experience that I have seen, trust me, at the end of the day, people come to see reasons with you, or people come to see reasons with you, or those things that you're thinking that you cannot do because of what will people say. At the end of the day, sometimes people come to celebrate you for it. Let's talk about, for instance, when a young girl was about to marry an older man one time. Everybody, it's like the whole world came to a standstill because of that. And today when I go online, I see the way the same set of people celebrate her. Some like, you're the boss lady. Some like, oh God, you carry yourself so well. Nobody is talking about the age difference between she and that man anymore, because guess what? She's enjoying her life. Some of us live a calculated life. Some of us live a purposeful life. Some of us, we don't do nothing that will not benefit. Some of us plan our life 10 years from now and take decision based on that. We don't just dabble into things or do everything that our peers are doing or our mates are doing. No, we have our life plan and we know how we want our life to be. So don't let someone who is not purposeful or who has not seen beyond the first and second year of his life to stop him from making decisions that will favor your children 10, 20 years from now, or 2 decades away from now. I see the way older ladies who are not married, even the ones that are married, are like, oh, they celebrate her, everybody's celebrating her. Nobody is talking about the age difference, but everybody is beginning to celebrate her on how she had carried herself so well and suits that position in which the husband occupies. What I'm trying to say is that don't let what people would say stop you from the vision that you have for yourself. People will talk anyway. Like I said, the mouth is meant for people to talk. They will talk. If you're still single and an older man is approaching you, don't sit down there and say, oh, all my friends are married to younger men. Maybe you aren't even destined to marry a younger man. Have you thought about it? Maybe your friends are taking different paths in life. We see the uniqueness of every human being. It's the different path that we take and succeed in it. So don't let anybody deceive you. Take your path. Be prayerful. I used to tell people that my number one focus in life is God. My number one go-to man is God. My number one consultant is God. Every other person, you can, I don't know, I don't want to sound unbothered or rude or feel like I don't care about anybody, but trust me, if you want a purposeful life, sometimes you have to cut out a lot of distractions. Because people will talk anyways. As long as you're not hurting anyone and it's okay with you, you find peace with it, go ahead. Because most time when I see people something isn't going well. Maybe their kids didn't finish school, or it's just something is not going well in their life. The first thing that comes out of their mouth is, oh my God, what will people say? Who are the people? They will talk. The longest time any gossip can ever last is 1 month, and that gossip has to be good enough to last for 1 month. After that, within that 1 month, 5 to 7 more gossip would have been out by then. Other people's trouble would have been out, and those of us who are good at just sitting down and judging others and being online in-laws and online brothers and online advisors and even real life advisors will always be there to talk when things don't go well with people. Forgetting that we are all humans. For the fact that your problem is not out there for people to talk about doesn't mean you don't have a problem. If we all focus on our focus, like I always say, we won't have the time to really sit down there and judge people or don't show people mercy when they truly, or grace when they truly need it. Oh, she would have done this. If she would have done that, the way she handled it wasn't the right way. How many right things have you handled? How many things that has happened to you that is truly your fault, or that you did not give your best to it, and that is why it came out negatively? We just forget that we all give our best to some things, but it just don't come out to our favor. Let people be. Allow people to enjoy their choices. Allow people to enjoy any path that they have decided to take. Allow people to don't see. Some people just wait for you to take a decision and say, they're just waiting for you to say, I told you so. I knew she's going to fail after all. What will her failure benefit you? What will his failure benefit you? If you're down there today and you're trying to make a decision, you're trying to take a new step in your life, and what is holding you back is what will people say. Trust me, I'm just here to tell you that the world will adjust. Trust me. At a time that, it might take it might take a long time. People might talk about it, but how long can any gossip last? Or how long can any bad news last? How long? Even the most terrible things that I've heard hasn't lasted more than 1 week. After 1 week, something else will come up. So don't let the fear of what people say stop you from taking that bold step that you want to take today, or taking that decision. See, every major change starts with somebody. What you're about to do might not be a common thing that everyone else have done, or it's not a thing that people will welcome, but trust me, one day people will come to welcome that thing. That is something that I have known in life. It might sound strange at once. It might sound like it's an absurd thing to do. It might sound like, what the heck kind of thing to do? But trust me, people who agrees with you will not come out to agree with you at that time because of the backlash that you're already getting, or the way that people are just showing you so much hatred, and they don't just want to share in that hatred. But trust me, for every decision that everyone has made in this world, there's someone who fully agrees with that decision, but they are too ashamed to show you that support that you need, because at that time it wasn't a thing that they want to be part of. Or some people want to do those things, but they don't have the guts that you have to do the things that you have just done. But trust me, give it a year or 2 or 6 months from now, it will become a norm. Trust me, a lot of wrong things that I've seen people that have been like, it becomes something that is acceptable by everybody. But make sure you're not hurting anybody. Make sure you're not bringing anyone down to be up there. Make sure that your decisions is not your choice, or anything that you're focused on. It's not to bring someone down or hurt people. As long as it's to your growth and to your development, and you truly believe in it, trust me, you are good to go. Who are the people? I always tell myself, when the chips are down, when it is time for me to pray, it's time for me to cry, it's time for me to regret, it's time for me to just feel very bad or feel almost like at the point of depression, there's nobody there with me. It's just me. So when is that point in your life that people truly matters? At a time that when the chips are down, it's just you and God. So once you consult God and you're good with it, the world will adjust. The world will adjust, because I have seen people celebrate the very things that they have condemned. All it takes is the courage to do that thing that you truly desire and want to do, even if it's acceptable by people, or even if it's a little different from what everyone else do. have that courage today and go for that thing that you truly desire or that you truly want to do. The reminder that it might not be a thing that everyone else does, but I'm here to salute you that you have the courage to take that bold step to do that thing that you truly want to do, not minding what will people say. The world will adjust, trust me, they have always done and they will always do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode.